Good morning, student. In last lecture, we have started unit number 5, that is nothing but the active filter. And in last lecture, also we have discussed about the difference between active filter and passive filter, as well as we had start a designing of low pass filter. Then firstly we had discussed the categorization of the filter, that is active filter, that is low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter and band reject filter. Also we had discussed the active filter, that is active first order low pass filter and active second order low pass Butterworth filter. Also we had discussed the formula related to the designing of the various component or designing of the low pass first order and second order filter. Now in this lecture we are going to start the first problem based on the first order low pass filter, low pass Butterworth filter. For that, the first problem is design a low pass filter at cutoff frequency of 15.9. That is, for the low pass filter, the problem is given, that is low pass filter cutoff frequency. Cutoff frequency means for low pass filter it is generated by the FH and it is 15.9 kilohertz. Okay, so this is nothing but a cutoff frequency for the low pass filter. Also, with this pass band gain is equals to 1.5. The pass band gain, that means AF is given as 1.5. This is the gain mentioned in the problem. They are asking that is design the low pass first order Butterworth filter with FH is equals to 15.9 kilohertz and AF, that is pass band gain, is equals to 1.5. Also they are asking about also plot the frequency response of the filter. That means we have to design this filter first. Design that we are finding. Also we have to plot the response. Okay, so these two things are to be calculated or are to be designed in the first problem. So this is nothing but the first problem, that is problem statement. Frequency, that is high cutoff frequency, is mentioned and pass band gain is mentioned. We have to design the circuit for the first order low pass Butterworth filter, as well as we have to plot the response. So first of all, we know that for the Butterworth filter, first order Butterworth filter, the design is like this. We have to plot the operational amplifier which works in non-inverting mode. Again, this is what the capacitor. Here we have to provide the input. This is RF, this is R1, again this is R and this is C. Plus VCC, this is minus VCC, and this is what the output. So this is nothing but the circuit for the first order low pass filter. So we have to design this circuit, and for that it just given that FH, that is high cutoff frequency and pass band gain. Now when we discuss in the first lecture design of the first order filter, that time we had discussed about the 2 to 3 formulas. First is FH, that is nothing but the FH is equals to 1 upon 2 pi RC. So this is nothing but the first formula for cutoff frequency. FH is equals to 1 upon 2 pi RC, and RC is nothing but this two component which is used to design this filter. Okay. Then second formula we have discussed about the gain of the non-inverting amplifier. It is a generalized formula, that is 1 plus RF by R1. So this generalized formula, by using this we can easily calculate the value of RF and R1, and by using frequency, that is high cutoff frequency 1 upon 2 pi RC, by considering the suitable value of C, we can easily find out the R. That means by using this simple two formula we are going to design this filter. Now the remaining part is response. Now for response we are having the formula. Response is nothing but the plot of gain versus frequency. So that is nothing but the response plot. So that also we are going to discuss after solving this design. So let us start with the first, that is cutoff frequency. Now cutoff frequency is what? Cutoff frequency, that is FH, is mentioned it as 15.9 kilohertz. We are having the formula for FH is equals to 1 upon 2 pi RC. Now here there are two unknowns. So while designing we have to consider, let C be 0.001 microfarad. So that is nothing but the assumption, or we are assuming that the value of the capacitor that we are going to assume it is equal to 0.001 microfarad. So FH becomes 1 upon 2 pi R into 0.001 into 10 raised to power minus 6. So FH is nothing but the 15.9 into 10 raised to power 3. Therefore R we can easily find out. So when we put the value of pi, so we are getting the value of R is equals to 10 kilo ohms. So this is the first value, that is C. Then we are getting the value of R, that is equals to 10k. So we are just writing here it is 10k and C is equals to 0.001 microfarad. Now next formula that we know that AF. Now AF is mentioned as 1 plus R1 divided by RF, and it is equals to 1.5. So 1.5 is equals to 1 plus R1 divided by RF. Is it right? So R1 divided by RF is equals to 0.5. So R1 is equals to 0.5 RF. That means by assuming the value of RF, if we are putting the RF is equals to, now RF is equals to 5 kilo ohms. RF is equals to R1 is nothing but the 0.5 of the RF. So RF we are considering here 10k. For example, it is 10k. Therefore R1 is equals to 5 kilo ohms. Is it right? So by solving this, we are easily get the value of, its formula is 1 upon RF by R1. Okay, RF by R1. So by considering the value of R1 is equals to 10k, the RF we are getting the value of, this is what, RF. If we are considering the R1 is equals to 10k, obviously we are getting the RF is equals to 0.5, because for the non-inverting non-inverting operational amplifier, the formula for the gain is nothing but the 1 plus RF by R1. So this is the formula, that is RF by R1. We are just putting the value of AF. AF is equals to 1.5. So that's why we are getting the R1 is equals to and RF is equals to 10k and 5k respectively. So we are just writing here R1 is equals to 10k and RF is equals to 5k. So this is what all about the designing of the first order low pass Butterworth filter. So if you look at the solution, you might be seen that a designing of an low pass filter or designing of an filter, that is active filter, is very simple. Okay, just we have to remember the formulas, that is high cutoff frequency formula and the gain formula. So next is we have to calculate the response, or we have to plot the response of this filter. So for response, we must know the formula for the response, that is VO by Vin, that is transfer function we must know. Now we know that transfer function is equals to mod of VO by Vin. So this is what the Vin. Okay. So transfer function VO by Vin is equals to what? AF by under root of 1 plus. We had discussed this formula in the previous lecture, that is the gain or transfer function VO by V in. So it is nothing but the AF divided by under root of 1 plus F by FH. So F is nothing but the frequency at which we are calculating the transfer function, and FH is nothing but it is cutoff frequency. What is AF? AF is nothing but the passband gain, and its value is directly we are having the value AF is equals to 1.5 and FH is equals to it is 15.9 kilo ohms. So this is what the transfer function. Now when we calculate the gain, okay, so when we calculate the gain, so the formula for gain is nothing but the, and gain is calculated in decibel. Okay, what I say, the gain is calculated in decibel. So the value of gain will be expressed in decibel is like that. Gain in decibel is equals to 20 log of VO by V in. So here by transfer function we are getting the gain, but it is not in a decibel. So we have to convert it into decibel. For that we just take the 20 log of that ratio, that is VO by V in. So we have to plot the table. Table is like this, that is in first column we have to write down the frequency, okay, and in second column gain, and gain is in decibel. The value of the gain is nothing but the 20 log of 20 log of VO by V in. So this formula, by using this formula we have to calculate a different value, and for this we can rewrite as 20 log of AF. AF is 1.5. This is under root of 1 plus F by 15,900. So here we can rewrite as frequency. So we have to plot this table. Now for plotting this table, we are just using the frequency value 5, 10, 100, then 1000. Randomly we have to select the value of the frequency because we have to plot a different point, and by connecting this point we are getting one curve. So here it is 15 point. Okay, here we are considering 10k. 10,000 means 10k. Then after that 15,990 because this is nothing but a cutoff frequency. Then 20,000. 20,000 means 20k. Then 30,000. 30,000 means it is nothing but a 30k. Okay, I am just considering here 30,000, or after that 30k. So we are having the frequency value 5, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 15.9 and 30,000. Now to calculate the gain, we have to just write down the formula or note down the formula in the calculator by setting this, that is 20 log in bracket 1.5 divided by under root of 1 plus F. First of all we have to replace with the F by these values, that is first we have to replace F by 5, then F is equals to 10, then F is equals to 100, then F is equals to 1000, then F is equals to 10,000, and then F is equals to 15.9, and lastly F is equals to 30,000 or 30k. For different value of F we have to calculate the gain. Okay, so we have to set the formula in the calculator by once only. After that we have to just edit this F 5, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 15.9 and 30k, and respectively we are getting the values. No need to write the formula every time in the calculator like this. Okay, so for this we are getting the value of the gain in decibel 3.52, 3.52, 3.52. This is also 3.52. This is also 3.52. Then again we are getting 3.5150, 3.51, 3.50, and then for this 15.9 we are getting the okay, we are getting the gain is equals to 2.07. Okay, here we are getting the 2.07 decibel, and for 30,000 we are getting the minus 3.06. It is minus 3.06. So all this gain are nothing is in decibel. Now the last point is to be draw the response. For the response, we know that the response is nothing but it is a graph, and this graph is nothing but the frequency versus gain. Okay, so on the x-axis we have to write down the frequency values. So I am just writing here frequency value 5, 10, then 100, then 1000, then 10k, then 15.9k, and then 30k. Now 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then it is 4. So 3.52 is somewhere here. So first is 5. So it is 5, 10. Okay, for 5 we are getting the value is at this point. So I am just marking the point for 10 hertz. We are getting the point here, somewhere here. Okay, for 100 we are getting again point somewhere here. Therefore 10,000 I am getting the value here. After that 15.9 we are getting, okay, 15. Okay, for 10k here, then 2 point somewhere here 2.07. Okay, then minus 3. Minus 3 means this is minus 1, minus 2, and this is minus 3. So I am getting for 30k somewhere here. So if we join this curve or join this point, we are getting the curve like this. Okay, so we are getting the curve like this. So this is in decibel, that is gain, and this is what the frequency. So this is what the frequency response of the first order low pass filter. Now look at the response of the first order low pass filter. Here it can be observed that up to the cutoff frequency we are getting a constant gain. It is near about 1.5. Okay, yeah, it is near about, so it is mentioned in the decibel, so we can easily convert it into normal gain. So here we are getting in decibel, it is 3.52 is the constant gain that we are getting in the frequency response, and after cutoff frequency, that is 15.9. okay, here for 15.9 it is 0.2. so for 15 point up to 15.9 we are getting a constant gain. Okay, and after that this gain is decreased like this. So after cutoff frequency the gain is decreased like this, because at this point we are getting the gain, it is equals to so the transition is occurred from this. So the gain at 15.9 it is decreasing order, and it is crossed the zero at after some point 15.9. So because we had discussed in the first lecture, that is ideal graph, ideal frequency response, and the practical frequency response. In ideal case the cutoff frequency is exactly like this. In ideal case we are getting like this. Okay, but in practical case we are getting a transition period. Okay, that's why it will take high to low, it will take some time, or it will take some time, or in terms of frequency, if we take after 15.9 the gain is decay, and the rate of the decay is nothing but minus 20 dB per decade. It is in the practical case, and the rate of the decay is nothing but the minus 20 dB per decade. It is for the first order. If I am talking about the second order, the decay rate is nothing but the minus 40 dB per decade. Okay, but here we are discussing about the first order. So this decay rate, that is roll off frequency or roll off rate, is nothing but the minus 20 dB per decade. So this is for the first order low pass Butterworth filter. So I think from this first order low pass filter, the main term that we are clear to design. We have to remember two formula, and for frequency response we have to remember the second formula. Next, let us take the second problem. It is related to the second order low pass Butterworth filter. Second order low pass Butterworth filter. So second problem is design a second order low pass Butterworth filter having high cutoff frequency of 1 kilohertz. So here again high cutoff frequency FH is given as 1 kilohertz. Then secondly, they are asking about the draw its frequency response. They are asking directly the frequency response that we have to draw. Okay. Okay, so let us start with this. Here we have to design the second order low pass Butterworth filter. So whenever there is a question, either design a first order low pass filter, high pass filter, or high pass low pass filter, any filter that is given in the problem. First of all, we have to plot we have to draw the circuit diagram of that filter. So I just draw the circuit diagram. So it is also in non-inverting mode. This view, this is minus, this is plus. Here we have to connect the input supply, that is